2 minutes till the race is what I'm hearing, Catman.
Yeah.
That's good. How do these races work then? How do dirt cars work?
I think they work the same as normal cars. They just drive on the brown stuff rather than on the black stuff. So on the pole position, we got Alexander Derbitzberger, followed by Gregory Leader and Steve Ficacci and Sam Harper. So it's all looking like all the fast guys on the tarmac are up the front. But whether that translates onto the dirt, we shall have to wait and see.
Oh, he's edging forward. Is that allowed? No one knows. This is a sport that has never, ever been broadcast before.
No, and nobody, even the contestants, understand it. So they are now away. And as you were rightly predicting, the pace car has made a great cracking start there. He's going at a max 40 miles an hour. I wonder, are we going to see anybody spinning off on the pace car laps? This is a pretty tricky circuit. It'll
be interesting to see how Philpott does here. He's in the red and black number 28. I've just got the feeling that anything on wheels he can make go fast, and he's trying to overtake number 31. That's not allowed, Philpott. That is Rosales' place, and you cannot take it.
That's just basic error there from Philpott. I'm surprised a man of his stature would be making such massive errors.
Well, do you know what? The guys who do it like for a living, they...
Pace car in, Spanners. Sorry to cut across you.
No, it's okay. Let's say exciting things about the race.
So, Derbitzberger leads into the first corner with Leader on the outside. He's gone a bit wide. Is that going to be Ficacci up the inside of him? Such amazing moving here as they go sideways. Harper keeps fourth, Wingfield fifth. And, oh, look at Philpott coming through already. You were just saying how good he is. He is challenging for 6th place from 11th on the grid.
There's no damage on, so he's just done a little bump draft on John McClintock, I think, in the number 22 car. He's gone around the outside. This is the one to watch, because now he's only got Wingfield, who I think he's just overtaken. Harper, Ficacci, and Leader for company. Sam Harper gets a nudge up the back from the number 28 car. He's going to lose several paces. That was proper dirty, Philpott. Like, that is a trip to the stewards for sure, as he approaches the back of Steve Ficacci, the champ at the moment, and it looks like he's got... On the inside, up the inside, Bradley Philpott makes it look easy. Ficacci, the gentleman champion of Missed Apex podcast so far.
That's it, and Philpott with his tyre testing is used to going sideways, so this will come very naturally to him. Oh, and he clipped a back marker as it goes round.
That was Richard Molden. That was proper dirty, but Molden deserves it for having 69, which is the most immature race number ever. Number 4, though, Gregory Leader. What can he do here as Philpott avoids a lunge from Ficacci?
But Leader went in the wall. Leader went in the wall, and Philpott has gone down the inside. Leader is still there on the outside, though. Oh, he's cut him off. He's nearly forced him up into the wall.
That was filth as well.
Pure filth on this dirt oval here. And it's garbage everywhere. It's just so hard to call. In fact, where is Derbitzberger? He's miles ahead.
Derbitzberger does have a bit of a jump, but Gregory Leader's just lost out to Philpott as well. Let's see where Derbitzberger is. He is currently on one of the turns. They all look exactly the same. This is impossible.
They do, and I say he's miles ahead. He's only 2.5 seconds, and he's just dodging cars left, right, and centre. This is absolute carnage. It's like...
Actually, yeah, go on. No, go on. Sorry, Catman.
I was going to say, did you ever play Demolition Derby on the computer? It's very much like that. Oh, Philpott making a challenge for the lead on the outside now.
Derbitzberger just took out the number 33 car there, and it's a big collision. Derbitzberger's facing the wrong way now, and Philpott has the lead. I have to say, I would imagine that Philpott is being deliberate filth and not taking this seriously at all. Turning damage off was a terrible idea as he dives down the inside of the 24 car and continues circulating. I'm not sure what's going to stop him now, but let's look at Gregory Leader in the white and lime car. The only person who can possibly challenge going round the outside, taking a really wide line into turn something. Oh, and he gets hit! He takes out one of the terrible back markers, but with damage off, he's just carried on. He's a second behind.
He's carried on. He's actually getting close to Philpott with every lap. He's taking that high line. It seems to be working for him.
Well, it's 1.4 seconds at the moment, so I don't want to contradict you, but you are completely wrong. The opposite is true. He seems to be falling back, and he's hit a purple and teal car. That's a horrible looking car. Number 48.
Missed Apex, we may be wrong, but we're first.
Let's identify and shame number 48. That's John Lang with that horrible livery. In fact, let's see if we can check in. Let's see if any of our drivers will want to chat with us. John, can you hear us? No, that didn't work. We'll go around the grid. We'll see if we can find anyone. Clappers, how are you finding the dirt ovals?
I'm backwards at the moment.
All right. That's terrible.
Yeah, it's good fun though.
Are you in VR or with a monitor?
I'm VR.
Oh, okay, because it's going to be hard going sideways if you've got a monitor, I suppose. Just seeing you going up the inside there of a car, how distracting is it to have someone talk to you whilst you're hurtling around a dirt oval?
Pretty distracting.
Okay, how long will you tolerate me before you tell me to go away? Oh, you just lost a place. I reckon I lost you that place, Clappers. Going to let you go now, bye. Wow, there you go, Catman. Commentator directly causes a loss of position.
Yeah, I did that at Silverstone as well. I was having a chat to John, and just as I said, how are you doing? You're doing amazingly well. You're going to keep this podium position. You're a wonderful person. As soon as I rang off the call, he spun off and took about 3 people with him. So
Well, we were looking at that interesting thing. Bradley Philpott has fallen behind Gregory Leader. He's lost 2 seconds, so there has been an off somewhere. You talk about things in the present, and I'll look back to the past and see where he lost it.
I'm no good at talking about things in the present, so I will go back to Focacci, who is a good half a lap behind Philpott. Actually, he's 10 seconds back. They've lapped everybody up to P6. So Kyle Power, in fact, no, he's not on the lead lap anymore. It's Distelhoff. He is the last person on the lead lap in P5, and he's about to be taken by Leader. Oh, yeah, he definitely has, because he is now on his roof. Oh, wow. Absolute carnage here. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, Distelhoff now comes back on, but he's probably still in 5th. Who knows?
Well, turns out I'm not very good at working the replay function, so I can't tell you what happened.
I'm really pleased that you are slightly better at your driving than you are at commentating, Spanners, because this is going incredibly well so far.
I have been paid money to do commentary, but Gregory Leader in the number 4 car up the inside of number 25, lime green and black liveried car of someone as he skirts around the outside and unfortunately is just glitching out a little bit. How was the glitching in the main races, Chris? Were we able to follow people?
Oh, do you know what? I think it was much better than it is now. I think the graphical intensity of this dirt, I think, is making it a bit more tricky. But yeah, the Silverstone race was all right. We didn't have too many problems.
So there are only 4 cars on the lead lap now as Bradley Philpott clatters into the number 33 car and he's reversing. He is in reverse gear, and as he comes onto the track, someone else is in front of him as well. That was ridiculous. Whoever picked this is weird. In fact, let's see if we can speak to Richard Molden. Richard Molden, you picked this track. How do you feel it's going?
I have no idea what's going on or why I'm still alive. This is chaos.
Yeah, and it's all your fault as well.
But I can barely hear you, Spanners. But the field is going to thin out soon because we're all getting instant points, and once we hit 25, people are going to get disqualified. I'm up to 14 so far.
Do you want me to disqualify anyone who you're having a battle with? I'm willing to do that.
I can't hear you, but if I could take my hand off the wheel for a moment, I would just start disqualifying people in front of me, but...
Fantastic.
I would die.
Thank you very much, Richard Molden, who has helped us massively with the registration. And I have to say, as these events have gone on, I do less and less as everybody has taken over all the admin. It's been fantastic, Catman. As Bradley Philpott is now in 3rd place, chasing down Alexander Dobertsberger. Let's see. Let's watch that gap. Which, in fact, Dobertsberger's gone off and Philpott's come through, and Dobertsberger's going down the order, and there are only 3 cars. These are cars, right, Catman? They're not. What are they? They like buggies or trucks?
They have 4 wheels. They have a steering wheel, so that's all that matters to me.
Okay.
Yes, so I think it'll be a little bit of last man standing in this race because we already have a couple of disqualifications due to the point system that's going on here. Care to explain that one, Spanners?
Yeah, no, so there's no damage, but you do get points for contact. You lose 4 points for contact. So who have we lost so far due to disqualification?
Well, I think is it John Cox? I think we might have lost. I think we could probably have.
John Cox. Oh, let's. He's gone. He's left. He's left the Zoom chat, so we can't ask him what happened there. But I'm watching Dobertsberger, who's had yet another Another crash. He was catching Bradley Philpott, but actually these cars with no damage on, they can get back on track relatively quickly. So Dobbetsberger is now a lap down. He has been lapped by Gregory Leader now. And actually Gregory Leader he's half a lap behind Bradley Philpott. So Leader might lap the whole field here.
I think he's half a lap ahead of Philpott because Philpott
No. He's half a lap behind on the track before he laps him. See, I don't ever back down. Never admit you're wrong.
That's right. I'd say you are definitely wrong. And Leader, interestingly, named is first, so that's perfect.
Gregory Leader making his way round one of the turns. I think one of the interesting things here is Dobbetsberger, because he's now lost out to Hatton as well. Hatton's come through in front of him, and actually he's now like 2 turns ahead.
Oh, it was until he clattered into a wall.
Well, no. Oh. Right, okay. Hatton, who overtook Dobbetsberger, is now at least half a lap, I think, ahead, and chasing down Philpott. In fact, I think he's just unlapped himself. David Hatton has just unlapped himself from Gregory Leader. Pretty sure I'm right about that.
I think you...
Leader's just had a bit of a nightmare as well. Oh, look at that.
Oh, man. Yeah,
I don't know what's happening.
Has just unlapped himself from Leader. So we have Leader, Philpott 6 seconds behind, and Hatton 18 seconds behind. This is a wonderful spectacle going on here.
Did you just say this was a wonderful spectacle?
I did.
Don't lie to our viewers.
Oh, but you've got to keep some sort of kind of interest up. I could say that this is I'm now a bit dizzy, to be honest. So those guys who are racing in VR, is it like 5D where someone's standing in front of them with a bucket of mud and just chucking it on their face when they drive around?
Do you know what? In VR, it looks spectacular. I feel incredibly sorry for the guys who are using monitors. If they've got 3 monitors, it's not so bad. But the way you're sliding, it's a little bit of a halfway house. So you can't really see where you want to be going. And if you look to the right, you're looking all the way out to the board. But let's have a look at Philpott now, who's actually 1.2 seconds behind Gregory Leader. So Philpott in the black and red car there, and Gregory Leader just a little bit up the road in the lime car, the number 4 lime and white car. So let's have a little look back down the road to Philpott. He can see Gregory Leader now. This is for the lead of this Fun Cup race. Let's see. I'm sure the director is probably in the chopper cam. I'm going to go and look behind Bradley Philpott, who gets taken out by the number 22 car. He's unlucky, but he's back looking forward. So he's going to have to start the chase again.
That was quite a little flip there. He could get a job as a stuntman, could Bradley Philpott, as well as a professional racing driver.
I think he can make that gap up, if I'm honest with you. If we look up the road to Gregory Leader, he's just taking that left-hander. It's one of the many left-handers here. I think 75 consecutive left-handers. But if we look at Philpott, he now is chasing down Leader, and I don't think he can see him yet, but his lines are looking tight. Philpott looks focused, and you get the feeling that he wants to win this as much as he does any other race.
Yeah, that's it. There is definitely no whiskey being consumed in the Philpott household. He is dead set on catching Leader. I am totally dizzy with this, Spanners. This is quite incredible.
That's okay. It's when you're already drunk, this makes perfect sense. He goes up the inside of the number 22 car. Let's give some shout-outs as we watch that battle. That's James Wingfield that he's lapping now. Let's have a look at Kyle Power in 5th place. He is 2 laps down. So the top 4 have all lapped the field twice now, and Kyle Power is the leader of Formula B, if you like. He's going up the inside of James Wingfield now, and he can see Bradley Philpott up ahead of him. So that would be a good person to kind of hitch your wagon to and try and work your way through the field with. There are 7 minutes left in this Fun Cup something at the something National Speedway.
That's it, and 7 laps in this place equates to about 1 billion laps, so we'll be here for a little while.
7 laps, surely it's a very short lap.
7 minutes equates to a massive...
Oh, 7 minutes. Oh, man, I thought you said there was 7 laps left.
You wish.
Look, this looks like crazy fun as Kyle Power spins around and actually loses out to Steve Ficacci there for the kind of Formula B race. And Bradley Philpott now. Let's have a look at Bradley Philpott up at the top, fighting for the lead. He has been closing this gap on Gregory Leader, but then losing it through the traffic. But now he has 0.4 seconds. Let's look up ahead, up at the road. Oh, and Philpott, again, he's made contact with the number 48 car of John Lang, and that's put him some way down. I don't know if my timing glitched there, but he's now saying he's 8.1 seconds behind. My timing had initially said he was 0.4 seconds behind, which made me get excited.
It was either the timing screens or your head spanners, but we'll go with timing screens for today.
Numbers are hard.
So, did you know that this circuit is located across the highway from the Road Atlanta road course?
I didn't. Tell me more about its physical location.
Yeah, its physical location is absolutely stunning. And it was paved at one stage, but then they just decided to turn it back into dirt, which was a great choice.
Okay, so the timing screens have let me down a little, but I'm going to try and identify how we're getting on here. I think Bradley Philpott is only 4 seconds off the lead, and Gregory Leader is on what I think is the back straight, and Bradley Philpott is about to enter the back straight. So I think we have a genuine battle on our hands here as Gregory Leader in the white and lime car tries to hang on. The gap does seem to be closing. So let's watch Philpott coming up the inside of 4 back markers. 5 back markers, in fact, up the inside of the number 11 of Jelly Ooms, a spinner in front of him, and he's able to very quickly cut through that field, up through everybody except the number 20 car of Matt Cook, who was sliding around actually quite a lot on the Formula Renault, and that will do him a lot of favours practicing for this.
And actually, coming up from behind at the dirt ring here, we've got David Hatton, who is now up to P3 on the lead lap, only 6 seconds behind, followed by Derbitzberger. So actually, Hatton up from P18 on the grid. He is absolutely sliding in there, Spanish.
Yeah, it's a good point. I'm not at all distracted by the way you started that sentence. You knew what you were doing.
I always knew what I did.
3.5 seconds now. So can Bradley Philpott make up the 2.4 seconds it's saying on the timing screens? I don't trust it at all. There's carnage ahead of Philpott. The spinning white and teal car.
That was Gregory Leader out of the lead, wasn't it? It was indeed. So now
look at that. So that was Gregory Leader spinning up ahead of Bradley Philpott, and now Philpott has the lead of the race. Well done me for tracking that successfully.
So yeah, He's lost a good 6 seconds now. Leader 6 seconds behind Philpott and is in the clutches of Hatton and Derbitzberger as well. And Richard Molden, poor old Richard Molden, he is out of this race, being disqualified for hitting too many people.
Well, let's speak to him. Richard Molden, you've been disqualified by the virtual stewards for being a horrible, horrible cheat. How do you feel?
Well, I'd like to characterise that as too many other people hitting me. I did use unnecessarily 2 instant points in taking Brad Philpott out as revenge for an instant in the last race.
We saw!
So, you know, with hindsight, if I hadn't have done that, I might still be in the race now, but it felt very good at the time.
Oh, doesn't violence feel fantastic seems to be your message.
Exactly, and I'm stone cold sober, unlike everybody else here, so I still enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, no one believes that. But thank you very much, Rich Molden. How do you feel it's gone? You chose this track. Are you pleased with your choice?
I feel it was just the right amount of chaos on track and in the commentary booth.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Rich Molden, one of our fantastic admins here at Missed Apex Podcast. Literally not sure that everyone would have made it to the track without him. Very much instrumental in the forming of the rules and the spirit of the Missed Apex Championship. I don't know how the Renaults look to you, Catman, but it looked like there wasn't a lot of dirty driving. There's a lot of terrible driving, but not a lot of, like, you know, overly aggressive stuff.
No, it was actually very well behaved, and there was some cracking racing. I think particularly from Alex Van Gien, who got up in that last race up to P4 at one stage. He had a very unlucky coming together and ended up P6, but it was just a wonderful thing. There are 2 minutes left in this wonderful, amazing race, Spanners. I'm sure you're thrilled to hear that.
Well, I'm thrilled to see Alexander Dobbelsberger going round the outside, attempting to get second place from David Hatton. But David Hatton has just enough power to pull him away. But he's taking the outside line. Dobbelsberger cannot get the low ground that he was looking for and has ended up weaving all the way with his backside going left to right and just hanging on in there. Obviously, draft not an issue with these cars, but he just cannot get close to David Hatton, who looks far more steady out of these two drivers in the battle for second place. You have to put your money on Dobbelsberger to find a way around, but at the moment, Hatton is being a roadblock, and Hatton has just completely demolished the car. In fact, I guess that's what you do in this racing series.
How did they make it through that? That was incredible.
Anything can happen, and it sometimes does. That's the catchphrase that I just coined. Here comes Dobbelsberger. He's got the pace. Can he up the inside? Hatton seems to have left the door open. Dobbelsberger looks to have it on merit, but he's had to avoid spinning back markers. There's contact between the two men fighting for second place as Dobbelsberger comes up the inside. Does Hatton have an answer? There's more contact. They are hugging each other intimately, and Dobbelsberger, has he made it stick?
He has, yep. Hatton is going wide, and I was wondering how high your voice was going to get there, Spanners. Dobbelsberger is getting... Oh, and Philpott is looking like he is doing really well. He's up there winning, but we've got Dobbelsberger, Hatton and Leader also on the same bit of tarmac. I think we should head back to there if we can, because Dobbelsberger is just in front. Oh, Dobbelsberger's hit the wall!
He's blown it! He's absolutely... Oh, he's choked, poor fella! And that leaves second place down between Gregory Leader and David Hatton. I don't know where the checkered flag is, but I don't think Gregory Leader has got enough here. He's trying to take the low ground to get a good run out on the outside. Oh, it's a photo finish, but it does look like David Hatton has held on. Bradley Philpott wins this Fun Cup race. David Hatton second, Gregory Leader third, and sometime leader Alex Dobbelsberger has to settle for fourth place. That was good. That was a hard-fought race, Catman. You kind of wish the lap was a bit longer so that there was a few more on the lead lap. But that was amazing fun. Let's find out how some people got on. Mark Greenow, how did you find that dirt oval?
That was a huge amount of fun. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Where did you finish? Here we go. You finished in quite high.
Yeah, I got punted into the pits, so I got jumped over the wall into the pits, got an unsafe pit entry, and I had to serve a penalty.
That's the biggest understatement of all time, I think.
That's absolutely amazing. Thanks for being with us today, Mark. Let's see who else we can get to chat to us. Connor, how was your race there?
It was good, Spanners. I am another victim of getting punted into the infield and got a penalty for an unsafe rejoining the track. So,
ultimately, do you blame yourself for not avoiding trouble?
It was my fault. I was not steering with the rear adequately. Murica.
Murica, love it. Thank you very much, Connor. I hope everybody watching enjoyed that fantastic evening of racing. It was great fun jumping on the mic with Catman for that race, and I'm pretty sure I would have done terribly in it. So a good night from everybody here at Missed Apex Podcast. Join us for round 3 in 2 weeks' time on Friday, the something of May. Stay safe out there. Be kind. Have fun. Work hard. And know that whatever you're going through, we believe in you. You can do it. We'll see you next time.